reimagined Yamaha, taking everything riders love about the MT-10's raw aggression and blending it with the long-distance comfort and wind protection that made the FAZER name legendary. That's exactly the philosophy behind the 2026 Yamaha MT-10 FAZER, a machine designed to dominate the sports touring naked segment while still delivering the adrenaline rush of a true hyper-naked. From the moment you fire it up, this bike feels like a statement that Yamaha refuses to compromise between comfort and chaos. At the heart of the MT-10 FAZER sits the iconic 998cc CP4 crossplane inline-4 engine, derived directly from the YZF-R1. For 2026, Yamaha has refined this motor to deliver smoother low-end torque and a stronger mid-range, making it more usable for touring and everyday riding without losing its ferocious top-end character. Power figures are expected to hover around 160 horsepower. But what really defines this engine is its uneven firing order. The crossplane crank gives the bike that unmistakable growl and a throttle response that feels mechanical, direct, and alive. Twist the throttle at highway speeds and the FAZER surges forward effortlessly, making overtakes instant and drama-free even with luggage and a passenger on board. Performance isn't just about straight-line speed, and Yamaha knows that. The MT-10 FAZER is built on a lightweight aluminum delta box frame that balances rigidity with flexibility, giving riders confidence whether carving mountain passes or cruising on long highways. Fully adjustable cab suspension front and rear allows riders to fine-tune the setup for sporty solo riding or plush touring comfort. On twisty roads, the bike feels surprisingly agile for its size, responding quickly to steering inputs while remaining stable at high speeds. Braking duties are handled by high-spec radio-mounted calipers gripping large dual discs up front, delivering strong, consistent stopping power with excellent feedback. One of the biggest upgrades for the FAZER version is its aerodynamic package. Unlike the standard MT-10, this bike features a sculpted front fairing and an adjustable windscreen designed for long-distance comfort. At highway speeds, wind blast is significantly reduced, allowing riders to maintain higher cruising speeds without fatigue. The fairing doesn't just add comfort, it enhances high-speed stability, making the FAZER feel planted even when pushing well into triple-digit territory. Yamaha has clearly focused on making this a true sport tourer without dulling its aggressive soul. Design-wise, the 2026 MT-10 FAZER strikes a perfect balance between futuristic naked bike styling and purposeful touring aesthetics. The front end retains the sharp, robotic LED headlight design that defines the mountain lineup, now integrated seamlessly into the fairing. Muscular fuel tank lines flow into a more supportive, touring-oriented seat, offering improved comfort for both rider and passenger. The tail section remains compact and sporty, ensuring the bike still looks aggressive rather than bulky. Premium paint finishes, subtle graphics, and dark metallic accents elevate the FAZER's visual appeal, making it look as premium as it feels. Technology is another area where the MT-10 FAZER truly shines. A full-color TFT display provides clear access to ride modes, navigation integration, and bike settings. Yamaha's latest electronics suite includes multi-level traction control, slide control, lift control, and cornering ABS, all governed by a sophisticated 6-axis EMU. Multiple ride modes allow the rider to switch from aggressive sport performance to relaxed touring behavior at the push of a button. Cruise control comes standard, a must-have feature for long-distance riders, while quick shifter functionality ensures seamless upshifts and downshifts without touching the clutch. Comfort has clearly been a priority in the FAZER's development. The riding position is more upright than the standard MT-10, with wider handlebars and slightly lower foot pegs reducing strain on the wrists and knees. The seat is thicker and better contoured, designed to keep riders comfortable over long hours in the saddle. Passenger accommodations are equally thoughtful, with a supportive rear seat and sturdy grab handles. Yamaha has also designed the bike to be touring-ready, with optional hard panniers, a top box, heated grips, and USB charging ports available from the factory. Despite its touring focus, the MT-10 FAZER doesn't shy away from its wild side. Open it up on an empty stretch of road and the bike transforms instantly, unleashing the signature CP4 soundtrack and explosive acceleration. The exhaust note is deep and aggressive, reminding you that this machine shares DNA with Yamaha's superbike lineage. Few bikes manage to blend this level of comfort with such brutal performance, and that's where the FAZER truly stands apart. In terms of pricing, the 2026 Yamaha MT-10 FAZER is expected to slide above the standard MT-10, with an estimated starting price around $15,500 to $16,500, depending on market and optional touring packages. While that places it firmly in the premium segment, the combination of superbike-derived performance, advanced electronics, and genuine long-distance comfort makes it a compelling value for riders who want one bike that can truly do it all. The unique selling point of the MT-10 FAZER lies in its versatility. It's a bike you can commute on during the week, attack twisty backroads on the weekend, and take on cross-country adventures without hesitation. It doesn't force riders to choose between excitement and practicality. Instead, it delivers both in a package that feels distinctly Yamaha: bold, aggressive, and unapologetically fun. For riders who crave naked bike intensity but refuse to give up touring comfort, the 2026 Yamaha MT-10 FAZER could very well be the ultimate all-rounder in the hyper-naked sport touring world.